so glad to have the chance for Sarah to introduce French and French culture for us. We have the big hand for her.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah and my Chinese name is Lucaili. I am 17 years old and I come from France and I'm going to study in Haishan for 1 year in Taiwan. I will introduce to you my life in France and the difference I notice between France and Taiwan. In France, I lived during 15 years in this part of France. It's called Brittany, and it's on the west. And I lived in a small town. There were only 2,000 inhabitants, so it's really small. And now I live in Reims. It's a bigger town. It's here, and Paris is there. It's close. This is a picture of Reims, the town where I live now. In this city, there is a famous cathedral. It's a big church, and it's one of the most famous in France. If we want to move in the town, we can use the bus, but also we have the tramway. It's like subway, like MRT, but outside. In France, the winter is really important, and Christmas too, because it's really cold and we have holiday for Christmas. We have 2 weeks holidays for Christmas. Yeah, every time we have holidays in France, it's 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, lucky. In the town of the north of France, some towns have Christmas market, so we can see it there. And we can buy food or Christmas things. And all the city is decorated with lights, like this. And this is a street I like to go because it's a street for shopping. A lot of different shops. This is my high school. In French, high school is called lycée. And here the name of the high school is Haishan. The name of my high school is Jean Jaurès. It's the name of a Frenchman died now. Yeah. And this is French student. So as you can see on the picture, we don't have to wear the uniform. In France, no school has the uniform.
Okay. Even private school, no uniform?
No school.
Uniform. Okay,
yeah,
good.
Never. This is what looks like in a school in France. So this is a classroom. It's really similar to here. And we have to change class every hour. If we have history, then we change to math and we move in the high school. And it's the same for the teacher, they move too. Everyone moves. And for science class, we have to go in this kind of rooms and we can wear this to practice. For example, in biology, sometimes we have mouse or frog and we cut them and see what there is inside. The last thing I did is an eye of a beef, a cow eye. Really disgusting. It's really hard to cut. And when we have physics or chemistry, we mix some liquid and see what's going on. For the lunch, we can eat outside the school, at home, because we can go out and come in whenever we want the school. We just do what we want, or we can stay in the school and eat in this kind of place. This is an example of a timetable of a French student. It's just an example, but it's for most of us it's like this. Most of the time we start the day at 8 AM and we finish at 6 PM. And during the day, sometimes we don't have class on certain hours. So we do what we want. We can go out or stay in the school. It's up to us.
But Saturday you have class.
Yeah, in my school, it's not in all the school, but in my school we have to work on Saturday morning.
Okay.
It's really sad. But it's like this. Because as you see here, I don't have class.
Yes.
This is the famous sport in France. So the most famous is this one, it's soccer, but we call it football because we play with the foot. We call it football. A lot of guys like to play it, and people like to watch it on television or go to stadium, see it. And we have also tennis, rugby, judo, handball. This is a famous sport in south of France. It's like balls you throw far, and you try to get this ball close to this.
Okay.
And the team who put the ball more closer win points.
Okay.
It works like this. And we also have ski, because we have mountains in the south of France and the west. And basketball.
Good.
Most important part.
Delicious.
We have some specialties with potatoes and cheese that we like to eat in winter because it's cold, so it's good. This is a specialty that comes from Brittany, the first part of France I show you. And we can have this kind of, it's called crepe. We can have it in salt way or sweet way. And we can put whatever in it. This, maybe you don't know what is it. It's beef, but not cooked. It's raw meat. Mixed with onion and spicy. And some people find it disgusting, but I like it. Near the sea, we like to eat seafood, so oyster, this kind of stuff. The wine and the drinks are really important too, because French people really like to drink wine. So at lunch or dinner, every French people like to have a little glass of wine. Red wine, white wine, all those kind. In the city where I live, in Reims, it's the only part of the world where we can produce champagne. So there is a lot of vines like this. After the grapefruit are take, I don't know, we put it in bottles that stay in the cave for 5 years, 10 years. And then you can drink champagne. So if you drink champagne here in Taiwan, it comes from my town.
Yeah. Good.
This is about bread, because French people like to eat bread every time at breakfast, lunch, dinner. So we have bakery, and you can find bakery in every street. It's really famous, and it's what it looks like in a bakery. And the most famous bread is a long bread like this, called baguette. And we have also sweet things here, with a lot of butter in it, so don't eat too much of it. It's good. And so in some bakery you can find a cake like this, pastry cake. This is sweet things. This is what I like to do in France. I like to go to concerts, like in summer festival. Every year we have a concert in front of the cathedral in my town, so it's really beautiful, just in front. I like go to the opera too, go to the cinema, to the beach. I like to ride bike and travel too. This is what French people our age like to do together. Most of the time in the weekend we like to go out and go to each other's house to have like party like this. We like to eat at restaurant together or travel. Like this summer I travel with friends. This is my family. So I have 2 little sisters there. I like to catch Pokemon with one of my sisters. This is my parents, and this is my grandmother. this is the stereotypes that foreigners can have about French people. So I will tell you if it's true or not. The first thing is the bread here. People think, oh, French people have this bread in the street under their arms. And that's quite true. You can see French people in the street with this.
Yes.
Because we always eat it, so we need to buy a lot. And we can have it in the street. For the wine, it's the same. We like, adults most of the time like to drink it. I don't like, most teenagers don't really like it. Some people think French people don't wash them and smells bad. But it's not true. we wash. For the fashion, I think it's quite true. People like to look good when they go out, check if all is okay. For the food, we have a lot of kind of cheese, and we eat it at all meal, lunch, dinner. We eat cheese. Frog and snail is not really true. Sometimes we can eat it, but not often. I never ate it. I just tried frog, but in Taiwan, and I didn't know it was frog. This is thing I noticed that are different from Taiwan. So this is the way we say hello in France. When for example, when I go to my high school and see my friends, I do it to each of my friends, and to say goodbye is the same. So it's really long, but it's the way we say hello.
Times, right?
Sorry?
It takes times.
Yeah, it takes times. French people smoke a lot, compared to Taiwan, I think. And for example, in my high school, in every high school there is a special place where we can smoke, because most of students smoke. So, yeah. This is the metro in Paris. It's really different from the MRT in Taiwan. In Asia, I think people are really respectful. They stay in line, calm. But there is just a group of people and everybody punch each other to get in. And it's really dirty too. Here you can eat or drink in the MRT, but it's allowed in the metro. You can eat. And some people like pee in it or sleep in it, so it's really dirty, not secure, like you don't let your child go alone. People, yeah, like have dinner or take a coffee outside in this kind of place. And this is the two topics you have to avoid to talk about in France. First is the money, like you never ask someone how much he's earned by month or how much these things cost him. It's really impolite to talk about money. And politics, it's not impolite, but it's just that there is always fight about it. So it's not a good idea to talk about it. That's all.
Okay. Do you have any questions to ask Sarah? Sarah's presentation is really wonderful. 有没有什么问题要问？
是自己来的吗？
Can you use chopstick now?
Yes, no.
Yes, oh, good.
I get used to it, but at the beginning it's hard.
所以他现在已经可以用筷子吃了啊，很棒。Any questions?
他是自己来的吗？他是自己来的吗？
我请的，我要请他来。
不是上学，
上学。
来台湾，来台
对
湾。
他自己。Would you like to share why do you want to come to Taiwan?
I wanted to pass a year in another country, so I see organism on internet and see what country I can go in. And first, I think United States was great. Like everybody wants to go there. And then I see the other country, and I think maybe Taiwan was great, like really different from France. All is different, the food, the people, the weather. Yeah. And after I choose Taiwan, I realized you spoke Chinese. and I didn't learn Chinese before coming here. It's great. I learned a new language.
You are so brave because you can speak Chinese, even listen to Chinese, but you can come here to live with us to study. You are so brave. Great. Big hand with. 真的是很厉害哈，他听不懂中文也不会说中文，就来台湾了啊。他选了台湾以后，他才知道原来台湾讲中文啊，但是他不会讲啊，不会听啊。Any questions?
We count in trimesters, so it's the years divided in three parts of 3 months. Yeah, maybe.
Three semesters.
We don't have semesters. We have trimesters.
Oh,
the year is divided in three parts.
Three parts, and every part is about 3 months.
Oh yes. Yeah.
OK. 所以他们一年类似3个学期，每学期大概3个月这样。Okay. Very different from Taiwan.
And we don't have exams every year. We have only exams at the end of high school. Our high school is 3 years, and at the end we have a big exam, but no exam in the 3 years.
Wow. We should have the exams, right?
Right.
Yes. 应该不要考试，对不对？好，他们只有前面几年才
We
要
have
考
to
试。
test like almost every day like you, but not big exam.
So you have many reports or presentation on the stage?
No.
No?
Not really. No, we don't have a lot of oral things. But the tests, like writing tests, are really different from yours. Here you have to choose the right answer, but in France, even if it's history or biology or whatever, or French, we have, most of the time we have 1 question, and maybe 1 hour or 2 hours just write.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just write about what we think about, just a sentence.
OK. 所以他们是通常一个主题，然后就讨论那个主题，要写下来，看你对这个主题的看法是什么，OK。所以我们以后数学就是一个主题，然后自己。OK. Any question?
How do you think about Taiwan?
Okay. What is the impression for Taiwan to you?
What are my impressions about Taiwan?
Yeah.
The most important thing, the most different thing, I think it's people. People,
Yeah.
they are really nice here.
Really nice.
Compared to French people.
Okay. Other things, weather or food or.
All is different. Like the weather is really hot. I like it because in France it's always cold, so it's like holiday for me here.
Okay.
And the food is different too, and I like it.
You like?
Yeah.
Okay. Even the rice?
Yeah.
You eat.
Stinky tofu, but I don't know how to say that.
Stinky
I
tofu?
like it.
You like?
Yeah.
Wow. Great. I think you eat bread in France mostly, and you eat here rice mostly.
Yeah.
It's very different, and you can be used to rice.
Yes, I get used.
Okay.
I like in France. I like rice, so it's okay here.
Okay. Sometimes in France you eat rice.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Any other question? 有没有其他的问题？ What is the popular social software in France? here we use the line or Facebook. Yes.
In France we have Facebook, Instagram,
Instagram.
and yeah, that's all. We don't have like Twitter too.
Okay.
But Line, I never heard of it before coming here. At first everyone asked me for my Line, and I thought it was my phone number, so I just give my phone number.
So you don't have Line
No.
account now?
No,
So
I have now.
you have
because
now?
I'm in Taiwan, yes.
Okay. Okay. I want. Can you teach us some French words?
Yes. What do you want me to teach you?
Okay, okay.
I love you. Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime. What is je?
Je is war. War. I.
I. T'aime.
T'aime is. Maybe I can write because
Okay.
it's difficult to explain.
那个给它弄上去好了，荧幕可以把它升上去。
要关掉吧，不然会。
对，可以把那个电灯打开。
Je is war. M is like.
Like.
T, this, is for you. You.
You.
You.
So
But it's not really you, but in this sentence it's you.
in sentence, okay. Je
Them.
t'aime. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Okay. Je t'aime. So you learn this word very, very important when you go to French, when you meet a really handsome boy or girl, beautiful girls. Je t'aime. Okay. Artist?
Yes.
Huh?
I live in a Taiwanese family, and I didn't know them before coming here. I just.
什么？
然后怎么找房子？
你刚才问什么？一个人怎么样？一个人来的哦，一个人来的 ，yes， OK， 所以他们非常独立哦，好。So, as I know, because I know many Europeans travel many countries. I don't know if you travel in other countries except Taiwan.
Yes, I traveled in some countries in Europe, and other in not Europe, like China.
China, okay.
Australia. Thailand.
Mexico.
And also United States. And country in Europe.
Oh, very good.
I like to travel with my parents or friends.
Okay. We like to, but we don't have much money. Okay, just kidding. Any question? Where is the most impressed place you ever travel?
Maybe Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
What is the things you have the most impression?
Like landscapes and animals.
Landscape?
Yeah. I think every country is different. And
Yes.
crazy sometimes.
Uh-huh.
It discovers things. It's
Okay.
Every country has its own difference.
Where is the most beautiful place in French you like?
Hard question. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I like Brittany, the place I come from.
Okay.
I like this place.
Your hometown? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Where is the beautiful place in Taiwan you think?
It's hard.
It's hard.
There is beautiful place everywhere, I think. I don't know.
Don't know.
Oh.
Not many places you have ever traveled in Taiwan.
Yes, I have been in Kaohsiung,
You have been Kaohsiung? Oh,
Taichung,
Taichung,
Taoyuan,
Taoyuan,
Yilan.
Yilan. Oh, great, wonderful. Any question? Yeah, you travel a lot. Good. Good. Go
You can
ahead.
maybe ask in Chinese, and you will translate.
这个要中文问，法国，我还没想好
哎，没问题。Any question?
然后他问说法国人是不是都很悠闲？
法国人的
是不是都很悠闲？
是不是都很悠闲？
法国可以不用。他们吃饭都吃很久，午餐时。
Do Frenchmen live leisurely in life?
吃饭吃很久。
French
应该说你
French
们是不是都吃很久？
live leisurely.
I was born in France, so I always live in France. The time we eat,
Yeah.
the lunch is about 12, 1, 12 or 1. No, it's not this.
How long?
How long? I don't know. How long? In the school. Yeah, in the school. 1 hour, but it depends. Sometimes, as you see, we don't have class, so maybe we have 2 hours, or some people have half an hour. And we don't have the rest time. We really need this hour because the line to get in the place is really long. Sometimes it's 45 minutes waiting, then you still have 10 minutes to eat.
Okay. And as I know, some French will eat dinner
Later.
very late.
Not very late, it's like 8 p.m.
Yes.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
But in España, for example, I don't think they eat before 10 p.m.
So, how long does you eat in dinner? How long usually?
It depends, maybe 1 hour, but we don't eat in 1 hour, we talk.
Talk a lot.
Or sometimes, maybe it's not the same here, but we don't eat with all the family, because everyone has his own activities. So sometimes on Tuesday, someone has, I don't know, dance class and come home later, so we don't wait for him. Everyone is just eat when he has time.
好，赶快，还有问题要问的。
We don't have club with the school, but we can have activities outside the school. No, don't have club in school.
Like basketball camp or
We don't
soccer
have
camp?
teams. We don't have sport team or club.
Okay.
No. The school in France is a little bit sad. We just go there to learn, and we are sad when we go there because it's boring. Then we go out and it's boring all the day. So we don't really like school. TP is we had 3 hours because I was in a science class. So we had this. It's like 1 hour and a half biology and practice, like with the animals, for example, and 1 hour and a half physics practice too. It's use.
Em có gì không? Không phải. Hả?
他们几岁算成年？
你自己问。What is the age for adult in France?
It's 18.
18.
We can vote at 18, we can drive at 18, we can buy alcohol and cigarette at 18.
Okay, good. Anh sao rồi? Anh要不好吃点。What is the better way you think in Taiwan? What is the better way you think in Taiwan? Maybe political or some people's habits or other things that you feel that's not good.
Oh, the thing I don't like in Taiwan?
Yeah, something. Do you?
I don't know. No, I don't see, no. I see a lot of difference, but I think it's just different. It's not bad or good.
Bad or in the street?
Bad things?
Bad thing.
No, I don't see.
You don't see it? Okay.
Or maybe one, but it's little thing. There is dog everywhere. And I'm scared of dogs.
Dogs everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
太多野
Sometimes
狗。
like alone.
Yeah.
他会问说法国人都很浪漫。
Are French all romantic? Not really?
No more romantic in France.
No? We think you are very romantic.
Okay.
Hay 什么问题？赶快。
周末在做什么？
周末，他好像刚才有讲，他喜欢做的就是，他现在有介绍，有没有什么？还有没有问题要问？ 你们有人要跟 Sarah 就是对拍照做朋友？
有啊。
有。差不多了，我们应该要来拍照，然后对留个那个可以。OK， we want to take a picture with you. Okay. Let's have a big hand for Sarah's presentation. Thank you very much. Okay.